Hello, hello. Whoa, that is a good upper day. We are done. What's crazy is this has been a year in the making. It has pretty much been a whole year of me tracking my lists and videotaping and posting and doing this shit, and yet it feels like time has flown by. Now, since it's getting so close to the new year, I know some of you are doing the whole new year, new me thing, and I'm gonna reiterate the same thing I said I think like 3 videos ago of don't set unrealistic goals on yourself. Set attainable goals so you can do them. What I mean by that is don't start off with a long-term goal. I understand the term. Well, actually, no. Short-term goals are within a month to 6 months, and then long-term is a year and beyond. I think. Yeah, that's what it is. So do not set long-term goals as of right now. Set a short-term goal that you can complete. That also isn't so difficult that you do it and then you just stop. Like, there's a lot of like goals that I saw within the year that weren't even like New Year's goals. They were just goals of people wanting to do it. And one person, their goal was to lose weight. And what they did was, to lose weight, they decided they were going to do the David Goggins challenge. For, I think, 3 months is how long they did it. That is dedication. The problem was, he did this 3 months period. He did it every single day, like David Goggins said. And he was getting kind of injured. His knees were hurting, his ankles were hurting. Because he was running every day. Like I think it was like 2 miles every day. And still working out. And eating less food. And doing all the things David Goggins said he did. Thing is, not everyone's built that way. This kid was built different. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying that some of us need to set goals that we can touch. I have no idea if you guys have heard me say this, but this is a great thing that I've heard. Reach for the stars, land on the moon. Reason I say this, reach for the stars and land on the moon, is because when you land on the moon, you get closer to your goal. Your goal is the stars. Well, you're among the stars when you're on the moon. You're among them, but you haven't touched them. Meaning, since you're landing on this theoretical moon, you've reached a point where it gets easier to actually reach your full goal. And if your goal, let's say, is to be in the best shape of your life by the end of 2026, means you are in the best shape you have ever been. Set one goal every month to reach it. First goal of this beginning of the month, I'm going to go to the gym 1 day a week. Seems simple enough until you realize how hectic life can get. Like, if you have not had this routine in your entire adult life and you suddenly start trying to do it and you have no other external person pushing you, like you don't have a friend to go to the gym with, you don't have a person to go with every single day, you struggle because it's hard. But you set baby steps. I've never seen a child learn to walk 1 month in. Most children don't even start crawling 1 month in. I'm going to share something very personal with you. And it's not really that personal, but it's something that you can hold on to. From what I was told, I didn't start talking as a kid until I was 1.5. Like, I never did the whole first words thing. Because for some reason I didn't want to. My parents have no idea why. But when I did start talking, it was semi-full sentences. Because instead of doing the step-by-step thing, I just didn't talk. Does not mean I wasn't learning or listening. I just didn't do it. That simple example right there says everyone is different. My brother started talking when he was like 5 to 6 months old. He was doing the whole single words, starting into doing somewhat sentences, getting understanding and stuff. He was progressing at a normal rate. I was considered slow. Walk out of the way. But that means every single person in this world progresses at a different rate. That means you have to set goals for yourself to achieve, not for someone else to set a goal for you. You have to have the ability to understand that if I set this simple goal for myself, I will reach it. It's not that hard to go to the gym once a week. It's not that difficult at all. But that's in my opinion. For some, it's extremely difficult. Like, it's so difficult. I've also talked to people who are like, oh, I only really have 20 minutes of the day to go to the gym. And that's including driving to the gym. And the gym's like 10 minutes away from me. So I really don't have that much time. You have 5 minutes. 5. That is enough for you to start this journey. That is enough to set you on the path to being who you want to be. That is enough for you to start the journey of losing weight. That is enough to actually grow muscle. Not a ton, but enough to set yourself up to grow muscle. Never tell me you don't have enough time to go to the gym. One day of the week, you can do it. I believe you can do it. I have seen people who work tremendously difficult and long hour jobs do it. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've seen it been done. That means you can do it. It's not impossible. It's not the most improbable thing to do. Because if someone who works almost fucking 80 hours a week can do it, That's a lot of hours. Those are like 14, 15-hour days every single day. And they can still do it. There's a guy that I follow on Instagram. He works in the oil field. He works 14 to 15-hour days. And I have seen him go to the gym after those days. Go to bed late because of those days. Because he's also trying to run a business. That dude is one of the most dedicated people I have seen. I don't think I could do it. Like, the idea of working that many hours and then going to the gym afterwards to push myself sounds difficult, but he can do it. I mean, it's not impossible. There's that light at the end of the tunnel that tells me it's not impossible to do it. Because if he can do it, I can do it, right? Having that mentality the entire time you're doing this journey, if he can do it, I can do it. No excuses. The reason I want you to do that one day a week, if you can do more, do more. This is the bare minimum I'm setting for you. The bare minimum. Because there's only 4 weeks in a month. That means you would go only go 4 times to the gym. Well, that's great. That's amazing. But if you can go more, do it. If you want to challenge yourself to go more than that, do it. But the reason I want the bare minimum to be once a week is because you can block out a Saturday or a Sunday. Even if you go to church, I understand it's not really the most, like, it's kind of frowned upon to do more things than just go to church on a Sunday if you were religious. That's okay. But think of this, if you were religious and you're going on a Sunday, think of this as part of your routine. I'm not saying this to piss you off if you are religious. But if you cannot and you will not because of religious reasons, that is okay. Not my place to say, not my place to care. It's on you. But choose a day, a singular day. If it's a weekend, great. If it's a weekday, great. You don't care. That one day, you plan it out. You put it on your calendar and you go, I'm going to the gym. You have a significant other. You have children. You're gonna tell your significant other, hey, I'm going to go to the gym for how many minutes you want to, or an hour or so. Will you be okay with that? If not, you're gonna have to wake up early. Or you're gonna have to get home later after work, or you have to want it. These are just little things that'll help. And if you do have a significant other, talk to them about it. Like, I want to lose this amount of weight. Amazing. This person will help you. You don't have to have some random dude on the internet being, hey, you could do it. You have this person in your corner that's there every single day that'll keep track of you. I don't post every day. I only post around my gym sessions because that's all I really want to post. I will be there. I will be rooting for you. I hope you make it. I hope you do it. I hope you do everything you set your heart out to do. Because you take the leap, you fall face first. Guess what? If that was the thing that stopped people from being innovative and bettering everyone around them or bettering themselves, we wouldn't have planes, we wouldn't have combustible engines, we wouldn't have have clocks, we wouldn't have oil, we wouldn't have welding, we wouldn't have infrastructure, we wouldn't have all kinds of things. We wouldn't have phones, we wouldn't have electromagnetism, we wouldn't understand that. All of this stuff is from people who found out I can do that and then said, shit, I failed. Why? I've seen it in nature. Why doesn't it work? Because you just keep trying. You dig your feet into the ground and you are as sturdy as an oak. Because maybe grass will bend and they won't get torn out by the wind. But an oak tree stays upright to the point it becomes a shield to animals in a storm and rain. So, which will you be? It's up to you. It's who you want to be. And that's amazing. I root for you and I hope you do it. Have a good day. Have a good night. See you later.